Hi everyone, welcome. I'm talking about moisture barrier repair. There's this new phenomenon that I caught on IG recently. It's called slugging. And what slugging is people applying a whole lot of Vaseline and other emollient or deeply emollient products on their face. We're going to be talking about slugging and how this has actually been a part of the Indian skincare since our grandmother's times, and also sharing what I do when I need to repair my own skin's moisture barrier. Let's go. So if you've got the recent trend on IG, you'll find so many beauty bloggers and even some skincare enthusiasts talking about slugging. And what they're doing is they're using Vaselines and similar kind of products to kind of use it as the last product on their face to seal in the actives and also to repair their skin's moisture barrier. And when I saw that, I was like, oh my God, that's something that we've been doing in our skincare for such a long time. In fact, I remember my grandmom and my mom, and then I discussed it with a lot of my friends, and we realized that it's been part of the Indian skincare for such a long time. Slugging is basically applying nice fatty emollients and good oils on your skin to kind of let your skin heal and hydrate. So if you remember, you would have had these oil baths. So my friend from Kerala was talking about how she uses coconut oil for her skin and hair as well. My friends from Bengal talk about mustard oil, and these are all rich, fatty, packed with fatty acids, these oils. And I was surprised that one of my friends from Chennai uses something called til oil. Now it's a very gooey, thick oil, and you would think, how would it go on my face and my hair especially? How would I wash it off? But apparently they use it and it gets washed off fairly easily, and sometimes they actually use shigakai powder to wash it off. Do you have stories like this from your household? I'd love to hear them. Please do leave them in the comment section below. So let's understand what moisture barrier is, and then how do these oils or these old practices help in repairing the moisture barrier. Our skin's moisture barrier is a layer on top of the epidermis. Epidermis is the top layer of our skin. And this moisture barrier basically keeps all the bad stuff out. It keeps the environment pollutants, the bacteria, the irritants out, but locks in moisture. And if you are new to this channel, or if you've been part of this channel, here is something that I share over and over again. A good, hydrated, moisturized skin cell is always able to fight better and keep our skin more elastic and healthy. So our skin requires a lot of moisture for it to continue to function in a healthy manner. And therefore, my push to the fact that the one important product that you require in your skincare is a good performing moisturizer. So these fatty oils that have been part of our skincare, what successfully they do is they're able to lock in the moisture and have your skin hydrate well. Some of the typical signs of a breakage in moisture barrier is when our skin gets inflamed, it gets red, it gets irritated, it gets broken. Now, if you've just started retinoids, you'll have a lot of instances where your skin is very sensitive, it's got a lot of dryness on it, and also is red. That's a broken moisture barrier. If you have a lot of acne and you're using salicylic in your skincare, there are also going to be times when your skin is very peely and very itchy, red and dry and irritated. In fact, if you know of conditions like eczema or psoriasis, or even bad acne, one of the primary reasons why those skin conditions happen is because the moisture barrier is damaged. What can we do to repair it? Now, there are definitely instances like psoriasis and eczema where you definitely need a doctor's advice on what all products you can use and what you can't use. But if you have like regular break in your moisture barrier, your skin is very irritated one day, it's inflamed, you use a new product and that your skin has reacted to it, here are some things you can do to help your skin repair. The first thing you need to do is stop all the other products. In fact, even stop the one product that you think might have hurt your moisture barrier. Stop everything and go back to simple skincare. The first thing, cleanse your skin, and post that use a Vaseline or a petroleum jelly. Petroleum jelly is one of those products which has stood the test of time. Yes, there was this huge clean beauty movement which called out petroleum jelly and said it's cancer causing and blah blah blue, it clogs pores and all of those things, but it does none of that. Petroleum jelly has been used by our grandparents, parents, and I continue to use it. In fact, you'll find a lot of beauty enthusiasts who use it. And now if you go and study the new phenomena called slugging, you'll find a whole lot of people applying huge amount of petroleum jelly on their face because petroleum jelly just works so beautifully in restoring the moisture barrier. Petroleum jelly is a fantastic occlusive, and if you see here, I use it a lot. I use it very often because sometimes while using products in between, it can, my skin can get irritated, it can get red, and I recently had contact dermatitis. It is using these things that kind of helped my skin heal. So you use this and you really go in with a lot of it actually. Your skin will have this little bit of shine, and you want that shine, right? Because the more thicker it is, the more it will help your skin lock in the moisture really well and heal better. So you want a lot of it on your skin. So doing it over 2 to 3 days time is which really helps your skin heal back. Petroleum jelly in its purest, simplest form is what works best in my experience. So go for it. Another moisture barrier protection that I recommend to my customers is the squalane oil. Squalane oil is plant derived, and actually we all produce squalane naturally. Squalane with an E is what we produce naturally in our bodies, but as we age around 25, 30, it starts going down and almost diminishes towards the later years. So it's good to introduce this in your skincare. When you have moisture barrier breakage, then squalane is a great oil to add in your skincare because it helps not only with pigmentation, but it also helps restore skin at a cellular level. So it is anti-aging to a great degree. It is smooth and thin oil, and it goes on very beautifully on your skin. The thing is that even though this is a good oil, it's a fatty oil, doesn't feel very greasy or thick on your skin, and it's in fact recommended for even oily skin. So it's not pore clogging, and it's not something that's going to irritate your skin or make your acne worse in any way. So a highly recommended oil for repairing your moisture barrier. What I recommend again with squalane oil is, if you're looking at a moisture barrier repair, cleanse your skin. You could double cleanse also if you have great cleansers. Cleanse your skin and then apply this directly. So you don't need an extra moisturizer before this. Apply it on, and if you are going to go out, if you're doing it as part of your day routine, then definitely go in with a moisturizer, because the moisturizer will actually help the squalane get absorbed by your skin even better. So do that. But make sure that you're also using a sunscreen post this. One of my most favorite products to go to when I have a moisture barrier issue or use a product at least once a week in part of my skincare is the Boroline. Now, this is one of my absolute favorite products. I got introduced to it because of a Bengali friend of mine. I've had a lot of Bengali influences in my life, a lot of them. And in fact, because I come from an army background, I have friends from all over the country. So like I was telling you about, I spoke to my friend from Kerala, from Tamil Nadu, from Bangalore, and from Bengal. It's because I grew up with a whole lot of cultural environment. So Boroline was one of those products that I got introduced to with one of my friends. And guys, I just swear by this product for moisture barrier repair and for a million other things. I also love the perfume in this. It works beautifully for small cuts and burns. It works beautifully when I have irritated skin, when I have dry skin. When I have chapped lips, I'm either going to be using Vaseline or I'm going to be using Boroline. In fact, when I had a nose piercing done a few years back, it took me almost a year to get my piercing healed. And it kept getting pus and everything else. And finally, in the end, my friend, a Bengali friend, recommended that I heat up a little bit of Boroline and put it into the piercing. And trust me guys, in 4 days, it was healed. I've never had a problem ever again. However, I'm not recommending this as something that you should do on your own and not meet a doctor for any of your skin issues before you start applying that, but this is my personal experience. So whenever I have broken skin or I have very, very sensitive skin, I mean, it really troubles me a lot of times. In fact, when I'm wearing a lot of, artificial earrings and my ear will start giving me trouble, I use the Boroline. For the benefit of this video, I actually went down and hunted for these ingredients because I've never looked at the ingredient list of the Boroline before. Boroline is packed with lanolin. Lanolin is one of those emollients or occlusives that was recommended for young mothers when they had cracked nipples. It really helps heal the skin very well. It also has paraffin bags. Paraffin wax is again very healing. If you are aware of a paraffin wax pedicure, it is deeply recommended when you have very badly cracked heels. It's even recommended when you have spurs. The bone kind of grows out in small projections. It is recommended to do paraffin wax because it really helps heal the joint and brings down inflammation a lot. Along with all of that, it also has boric acid. The reason I really believe that it's still a safe product is because it's been used by generations of women, and I have used it for the last, I don't even know how long I've used it for, almost like 15 years. It's been in part of my skincare, and I swear by Boroline in healing my skin from every possible irritation. In fact, I'm part of a women's group, and in that particular group, there is something called the Boroline facial. And what they do is they kind of cleanse the skin once a week and apply a whole lot of Boroline on their face and leave it overnight. And the next day, I believe the skin is beautiful. It's soft and it's smooth. And that could very well be happening because it is packed with lanolin as well as paraffin wax, as well as even petroleum jelly. It also has petroleum jelly. So all of this really hydrate your skin and lock in all the moisture. So for sure, you'll see a dramatic difference the next day in your skin. So my personal favorite, Boroline. To quickly sum up what I rattled off, the first thing, everything new that's coming back, I feel is deeply connected to the old rituals that we followed, especially in India, where we've got such rich skincare and healthcare rituals. And I really, really believe in a lot of them. It's possibly my age, but I really do. So slugging is something that's catching on Instagram, and then we realize it's part of our skincare for such a long time. The oil baths that we have, what they actually are is basically healing your skin's moisture and making sure your skin is healthy as well as well protected. Even for hair, right? The oils on our hair really help hydrate the scalp as well as the hair follicle and make sure that the scalp remains healthy. In our current way of life, where you may not want to do a coconut oil bath or a til oil bath or a mustard oil bath, I would still recommend that you bring back those old rituals and do that at least once a week. Your skin and your hair will thank you for it. However, if you have a moisture barrier break where you have a redness, inflammation, irritation on your skin, then for sure give the Vaseline and the Boroline a chance. You'll be amazed at how well these old-time products work, even in a new found skincare. Let me know if you're already using it and how do you use it, or if you do use it and what your experience with that was. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up and do subscribe if you're looking at getting educative videos on skin and hair care, because that's what I really want to do. I want to bring in a whole lot of not only old-time skincare but new skin practices to help equip you better in taking care of your skin and hair. Till I catch you next time, good to your skin and hair. Ciao.